We are stacking up towards A, and at the moment there is a 4-man strong defense here to receive us. They get 3 now. Tornaded off, flash flies on out. navy finds the first headshot onto teccsgocontact as monesy drops the vents. In the meantime, ramp battled for, and the bomb on niko follows xantares down towards the lower site. navy in towards the window, waiting patiently for this swing to come on in. As Nertz, in the meantime, buys time in. Oh, what a perfect silent drop from xantares. They're going to have no idea that there's 2 players in the actual site. Minutes still left to play with here for Heroic, though. And actually, if they decided to push all the way through ramp towards Under Heaven, that could have been a huge play because there's nobody guarding it anymore. Yes, they've got RMR in the background, sitting towards CT spawn. But now they're going to have to take up some difficult gun duels to win, and Nertz, well, he takes it in his stride. niko follows through. Shush! A 180 onto monesy, leaving navy in a very tough spot. navy taken down, and they collapse. The saved Shush as well, locking down any potential flanks. teccsgocontact spots them pushing in towards lobby as well, and I really like that setup for Heroic. And Shush is about to get a freebie onto Just, as RMR does make life a little bit more complicated. That's a bit of cash farmed up and a Galil lost. Hopefully teccsgocontact is able to retrieve it. Needs to be a little careful off that bomb radius, and I think he's aware of this. Spots monesy, nice cash farm. As, yeah, no, 1000 is limited in its capabilities. As long as teccsgocontact can deal with RMR pretty quickly, this round doesn't get dangerous. But if they let him get away with a kill or 2, that is where we have problems. Good trade. Instant trade as well. Heavy disadvantage right now for Movistar. As Nertz continues to lurk in around lobby, actually causing a bit of a distraction as well. A Molotov keeping 2 players stay or stalwart on the A-bomb site. As monesy teased by xantares. Where do Heroic end up here? 20 seconds to go. They need to make their minds up quickly. 3 players on this A-bomb site. niko taking damage from the Deagle. Doesn't clear above hut. Oh no. This is going very badly wrong. Just find another, and Heroic overcomplicate things against it. RMR going for a spray as smoke wall is deployed in the nick of time. navy finds xantares early on. Still 3 rifles in play here for Heroic. As niko edges towards the window room, navy is a reasonably low target. Shouldn't be too much of an ordeal for niko to swipe away. teccsgocontact as well on a Tech 9. But single door might not be needed. niko makes a bit of a meal out of that spray, but it does come into fruition eventually. We'll hear a retreating player as well, as there is a lot of ramp presence right now, and even more so with xantares finding that nade kill. niko cannot escape. No time to react. 35 seconds remain, and seems like we're just not doing enough with the presence we've gotten ourselves. It's hard-fought presence as well. But now as the B rush comes on in, we might have Movistar Koi caught off guard. RMR still watching outside as teccsgocontact climbs the ramp, and the bomb will be planted. This is at least money for Heroic here. xantares will be the first into the action, most likely. No, it's unfortunately losing a gunfight to RMR, leaving him on 4 HP. Close but no cigar. As teccsgocontact manages to get away with a trade. Picks up an AWP for his troubles, but can't finish the final kill. xantares now left in a 1 versus 3, finds the first. Time is ticking. Nade flies around the corner, so does RMR. Hold on a minute. xantares in a 1 versus 1 here. Just taps the bomb, and he will be sticking it. He's in the smoke, and xantares will deny. A 1 versus 3 coming out from that play from xantares should now be in the heads of the likes of Movistar. Bit of damage done to monesy with the spam just as well. Just so low, taking flame damage and a lick from xantares through the wall. But RMR is the first one to strike despite his lack of a weaponry. But No way, Nertz has a huge timing here. navy has no idea. Nertz just needs to look the right way. Look up, my friend. It's a freebie. RMR coming through from the ramp, though, and Nertz! That's a monster double! A kill at that kind of range with the MP7 should not be allowed. A 4v3 now as moposz charges down towards B. Swing from the single door, but will spot xzh on the bomb. Will we have a savior in kxg? No! moposz and stdodo! It's a killer piece. niko thinned the numbers, but look at the HP. Oh, God! niko kills xzh! A team kill now into a 1v1. There's been so many team kills for Heroic recently. 30 seconds remain. Just waits around the corner. niko, get your bloody gun out! No, niko! Oh, it could so easily be 5-0. It's rounds like these that just, make me question everything. No, it's mullered by moposz. teccsgocontact is taking a good bit of outside control, clearing the close corners, but nobody there to receive a Tech9 round. niko's patiently waiting for stdodo to make a move outside of secret. Is he edging up those stairs? It's not quite clear to see. kxg trying to beckon him out into the open. niko's waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike and does damage but can't convert the kill. Still a man advantage here. Thankfully not a double as teccsgocontact escapes with his life and a single point of health for that matter. The nade follows up but isn't close enough to find the killing blow. As now the outside cross comes through and niko is able to find RMR. It's not the cleanest play, but moposz should be about to clean up xzh. Oh, having said that, moposz decides to go for ramp instead of squeaky. xzh in towards the fence. He drops. That's a freebie onto just. Oh, this is perfect. That's a free AK. He's biding time, though. Gives his teammate 2 seconds to distract. stdodo on the bomb site itself will find not even xzh. stdodo falls. Hold on a moment. There is hope. Limited hope of that. Bomb now being planted. niko's heard scoping in. I don't know if navig's quite recollected this, though. It's not going to matter. niko's in a 1v2 with just the scout. Charges forward down to navig. And that will be Koi equalizing the scoreline. That gun is worth more than my apartment. moposz looks to make this round extra worthwhile with a gorgeous crossfire. Now a man advantage. Lots of health farmed up, and Nertz not really able to do anything as he lurks around in towards lobby again. And actually just anticipates his position, staring at him through the smoke. Just waiting patiently for the right opportunity to strike, but gets struck upon instead. And hold on a moment. Are Heroic now changing their tune? Up towards A they go with 30 seconds remaining. Nertz even gets the dodo. Oh, and xzh at range with pace. RMR will fall. A 4 versus 2 right now, and a great position from Nertz, a great reposition. That A1S aiding in his endeavors as moposz goes down, and navig left wondering where the hell all of his teammates have gone to. What an incredible turnaround there for Heroic. Pistols again, doing it all. 4-3 on the board. Rickety buy turning into the aggression here. Oh, I think the barrel might have been spotted. I think moposz has given up the call that the barrel was spotted there. So many tight timings right now. It's hard to know what's going on as xzh only able to capitalize onto a single trade, just swinging in. Crushes the lobby hold. And this is not a comfortable scenario right now for Heroic. stdodo on the B bomb site as well. Here's Nertz as teccsgocontact somehow lands that flick. Into a 3v3 we go. Bomb will be planted, but moposz lurking eerily close. Will fall to Nertz. kxg actually capitalizing onto a clean headshot. RMR felled, leaving just in the 1v3. teccsgocontact is him. What a headshot. Keeping this round collected. as they look to collect 5 now, and Nerds, what a stunner. As Heroic cannot afford to forget just how pesky these pistols can be. Just sitting on the close corner, gets cleared out by Shush, but teccsgo on a USP still finds Nerds. Molotov to clear out the back of sight as kixon finishing off the spray with an aid. niko's dink, but still capitalizes onto teccsgo, and the cleanup crew coming in very, very nicely. Adam S trying to rain down some hell from above, but the only hell he'll be put into is one of his own. He spots the barrel. Has this been realized? Yes, it has. He swings wide, and Adam S doesn't know what hit him, but unfortunately, teccsgo there for the immediate trade. No man advantage right now, but at least one outside obstacle cleared out. Nerds, does he deal with monesy here? Ooh, not quite. Not a fun duel to be taking, but a lot of damage dealt in the meantime. Definitely comes out with an advantage there. Minute left on the clock. Heroic still have time to make their next move. teccsgo and monesy, the A defenders, decide to group up, which I think is an intelligent decision. navy right now, though, on a difficult angle to clear. Util flies around the corner as Shush looks through 2. navy does escape with his life and baits the fact that he's fallen away through the window, but actually continues to make noise as he runs down the ramp. So this should be information for Heroic that he hasn't actually gone towards double doors. Now, 30 seconds remain. Heroic really liking to leave these rounds a little late. Just spotted on the back of the A bomb site right now. 20 seconds to go. We need to do something. We need to push now. monesy's in the prime position to cause carnage on top of Heart. And there we go. niko's down. Nerds clears his corners, but doesn't win the fight. And with that, 10 seconds, there's not enough time. Top of Heart goes down, but just still alive. And why are we leaving that? We put ourselves in just an immeasurably good position. But that puts us in an immeasurably bad position. This is a buy round. We're being plucked apart like nobody's business. Nerds unable to even trade damage through the smoke here. And Movistar Koi are looking for the perfect round. Nerds has been spotted. And honestly, there's nothing more Heroic can really do in this round. If it was more than a minute, or excuse me, less than a minute on the clock, I'd honestly just call a save here. At least bring 3 rifles and a good bit of util into the next round, the last of the half. But no, Adam doesn't want to let us have anything saved over. And niko's very slow on the reaction there. Possibly waiting for him to extend out a little further, but, well, he overextends himself and gets killed pretty quickly. Nerds left in a 1v5, spots one player, finally kills a single Movistar player. And I agree, the lack of timeouts has definitely been concerning on the Heroic side here. Definitely been a couple of occasions where we've needed one. These as well. Indicative of how successful Koi have been these past couple of rounds. As Nerds blindsided by teccsgo. An awful finish to the spray there, though. Shush should not have been able to get away with that. As navy ensures that Heroic get away with only a single player. teccsgo's left in a 1v4. No bomb, no real hope. And a pretty shoddy end to what was a potentially promising round. Adam S walks forward. Does he spot teccsgo? Yes, he does. Damage dealt. 26 points of health remaining. And goodbye, teccsgo. A pretty rough end to the first half here for Heroic. But this will get us back in the lead. niko's tapping away, sees the bomb and monesy, and sees to it that teccsgo and Just are dead. Shush find Adam S on the hot flank, but can't find navy. 2 HP left on the man. kixon retreats from heaven. Drops in a flashbang, has teccsgo to assist as Nerds takes a dangerous gunfight with monesy. That is the bomb carrier, and the bomb has now dropped down to B. They are still blissfully unaware that navy remains on A. navy will have a huge flank potential right now, as hold on a moment, teccsgo will spot him. monesy left in a 1 versus 3. Heroic, evidently a very good chance at closing here, but where does monesy decide to go with this? It appears heaven is the answer. Heroic now need to send him to heaven. They need to find a kill onto him and quickly. A bomb plant here would be massive for Movistar, but I don't think anybody's actually close enough to deny. monesy's looking for the silent drop. It's a difficult mechanic to use. And not one he's going to immediately abuse. Makes a step, but I don't think it's been heard. But that bomb plant certainly will be. niko now. Does he wait for his teammates before going for this swing? Does have one coming up from heaven as xantares making a lot of noise. Acts as the initial bait. monesy turns away, takes damage, but still alive. And eventually put to bed. But that bomb plant means that this pistol round has early util expended outside and towards ramp as RMR tries to get ahead of the game. Masters navy, but that doesn't end too well for him. A 2-for-1 trade as niko bangs another frag outside, but a great flashbang still is not enough to find xzz. xzz still alive and kicking as Zywoo looks to be kicked to the curb. He does get away with another frag, but are pretty bloody dangerous. niko, can he be dangerous enough to find monesy? Not quite. Instead, it's just for the bait and switch. I don't like this. I don't ever like it when Heroic are up against upgraded pistols. Far too many times we've been burnt by these. Stick together. Play your trades. And don't let xantares take too many fights on his own, because the man has dual Berettas and not much else. He's been left as target towards the back of the A-bomb site as xzz continues to play from heaven. teccsgocontact gets away with a double and a triple. Crisis averted. Bomb dropped. Zywoo goes for the swing, lands a tag. teccsgocontact still alive and kicking for now. One more bullet will be enough to send him packing, but teccsgocontact picks up a 4K and could well be on for the ace. niko takes the fight though, and justice waiting outside Squeaky. I don't disagree with it, and it would also allow him to farm up a bit of cash, and since he's not having the best of games on the more standard weaponry. Ooh, this is risky from niko. Misses the timing as niko misses a shot. niko now in the danger zone, missing another onto RMR. xantares at least recovers one with the shotgun, but as I have found out recently, that box is wallbangable, and RMR doesn't even need to wallbang it as xantares might get caught on a timing. My god, the stress. Still a man down. As xantares might even be spotted by Zywoo here, but no, just narrowly avoiding the timing. And I say narrowly, as Zywoo is right there. xantares, this flank could be huge. It should be a guaranteed kill onto Just, but navy has his teammates back for now. Just spotted. xantares, not worth trigger disciplining right now. There's too much at stake. He sees navy, xantares, no! Just go for the kill! Oh, he goes down! Now it's up to xzz and teccsgocontact for dynamic duo in a 2 versus 4. Where Decoy want to end up here? teccsgocontact finds RMR down towards the lower site, but xzz has not been baited into the switch just yet. Just swings wide, will go down. xzz doubles up! Not quite the triple, but it is a 1v1. navy takes heavy damage. It's all up to teccsgocontact. This round still very winnable. navy heard reloading, pops a flash as he edges his way towards the hut. teccsgocontact narrowly misses the timing. teccsgocontact now has no information on this last player alive, but spots him going in towards the hut, goes for the silent drop and will be successful. Taps the bomb, feigns that he's sticking it. navy walks out straight into the headshot of the teccsgocontact! No! teccsgocontact spams through the smoke and actually comes away with 2. That's his job done. And niko actually lands the shot this time. Does he expect RMR to also be there? He's definitely cautious about it. Zywoo charging his way down to the site itself, looking to stick a plant, but clears out double doors first. xantares ready and waiting to charge through, but the smokes are so fucked in CS2 that you can't open a door into them, and so xantares is forced backwards and can't go for it. Quick play. RMR edges up the ramp. niko, no, he misses the timing. He's about to get swung upon. Oh, and the ring around the roses ends up deadly for Heroic. Still a 3v2, still a chance here, but no information on the remaining 2 players. RMR does throw a smoke from ramp, and that will allow Heroic to buy a bit of space. xzz playing off of xantares. xantares will be the first to go down in any engagement. There's a window player removed by Shush. They now know the location of RMR, and without the bomb just needs to be defused. We don't have a defuse kit and no one sticks it! Oh, God, heroic! That's 8 on the board to Koi with no survivors! Jumping around with a smoke in hand, decides to expend it. Yeah, it's a good idea. He'll buy himself a couple of seconds, maybe allow him to get a spray down like teccsgocontact in the previous. But multi-kills mean nothing if you can't capitalize off the back of them, and niko has just died outside. moponz, a near freebie. As xantares does take lobby control, but will he be able to farm up a kill with just the MP9? Will he be even able to catch this timing? Speaking of timings, navy already wrapping heaven. Oh, good heavens. This is a bit awkward. moponz has regained lobby control, but navy, an unknown entity, still kicks on. If he comes up the ladder, kicks on is such a dead man. It doesn't even matter. moponz deals with Shush. It's all falling apart for heroic here. They've got A completely free, and with that, it's going to be an equalized scoreline. Movistar are just running over us. Nuke was always a big risk. We should have won the game already. But yeah, this has just been painful. This is RMR about to maybe catch a timing on nerdz, but no, instead it's actually a 1D from niko, but nerdz dies anyway through the smoke from navy. A 4-on-4, but a huge weaponry disadvantage right now as niko edges his way forward. teccsgocontact does take ramp control. And there is a very low HP player outside there in the form of just one pistol bullet would be enough to send him packing as niko packs up shop and heads for garage. moponz in from above. Ooh, narrowly misses the shining timing onto Shush. moponz does not miss his timing a second time. Even upgrades to the 5-7 for good measure. Now niko needs to do something truly heroic, and, well, he's not even going to survive the Molotov. There should be a lead now for navi, but xantares does double up just. Puts him straight back to bed as teccsgocontact is caught off in heaven by flames. Both players one bullet away from death to that 5-7. Much harder clutch than last time he was in this position, but still very, very possible. moponz already heaven flanking though. And look at just, he sits in the smoke. I think Foot could be spotted there, but teccsgocontact has no idea. teccsgocontact has absolutely no idea where either of these two players are. He gets just swung. moponz starts proceedings pretty niftily. Flashbangs everywhere, kicks on blind, and RMR looking to double up. navy also charging through the smoke, takes heavy damage in the process from nerdtz's spray. niko not doing too much better, but spots that there are now two players on the site itself. teccsgocontact is coming in from heaven. Are we calling it? We're calling it. We're calling the round. We're giving Koi 11. Heroic just cannot get themselves together. This puts us in a very, very dangerous position. It's a cohesive unit playing for trades instead of randomly walking so split up onto bomb sites with 10 seconds to go. Complete lack of coherence. There's now 30 seconds remain. And Movistar looking not to fall into the same trap as heroic as nerdtz heavily pressured towards the ramp. Beaming themselves down. xantares an immediate headshot. 4 CTs up on the wrong bomb site. Make that 3 as teccsgocontact charges forward, but the Molotov doesn't net him much. Oh no, he could have denied the bomb plant, but instead takes a duel with RMR and save call again. We've got to give him 12. We've got to play for an overtime. Not words I thought I'd be saying right now as teccsgocontact phases through a smoke, does get away with a single frag, lands a ding, but it's not the conversion. Kicks undead to xantares somehow. And heroic, run, please, run, save something. They won't be saving this round anytime soon. Sjuush being flanked, and Sjuush is a dead man. Doesn't anticipate navy leaving the bomb site. And so we have only one rifle saved over. Decoy clear out niko here. He plays anti-flash as RMR gets peppered. Perfect duo of niko and Nerds means that we have a two-man advantage here. Overtime still being fought for tooth and nail. Sjuush ready with util in hand as soon as the swing comes through from Hut, and that's exactly what happens. Nerds responds to a spray with a spray of his own as moponz won't be the next to find a kill. xantares decapitated through a smoke, finds nothing, but that is a great trade from Sjuush. The two-man advantage continues as teccsgocontact plays a prickly angle towards the ramp, spots one. Doesn't fall off though, and actually finds the bomb carrier. 6 bullets remain, and teccsgocontact does it all onto the... Hesitant to fully push forward as niko's pushed down to 40 HP, decides to go for the swing regardless, peppered by utility, just about making it out alive. His very presence at least expending a vast majority of Koi's util belt, but again, unable to get the kill off the back of it, and teccsgocontact plays a dangerous game, but it's a game that he wins handily. Nerds decides to adopt a less open position, as Sjuush even finds a headshot onto stxggo. Secret is now the play as teccsgocontact for once guarding the lower site with another man in niko. And niko, as he continues to jump spot, should spot navy sooner rather than later on the cross. He does. Falls away onto the site itself and locks the door behind him. navy opens double, ready and waiting for niko to swing on out. He gets the trade, but not the second conversion. A 3 versus 2, still the advantage as kicks tries to catch a timing on the vents, just punches in the digits of the bomb as Sjuush jiggles for a swing. Molotov behind the silo itself. And that's actually enough for a kill onto RMR. xantares charges out but doesn't check the ramp. They now know exactly where this last player is. Cannot afford to fight one-on-one. They fight one-on-one, and xantares, he taps the bomb, just swings on in, down to the IGL, needs this kill, converts the spray, and Heroic will find 11. There is somehow life in this team yet. Not a bad look, a 1 KPR, especially with how strenuous this match has been. Not just for the players, but everyone watching. niko, this is risky. This is so risky. Playing around the red box with an AWP does have Nerds to attempt to cover, but niko already dead. A 12-11 scoreline is not a time to take risks like that, especially with the lack of versatility that the AWP offers. xantares, though, finds moponz. It's only good for a single. Sjuush's Molotov, thankfully a trade. Nerds and teccsgocontact, one more apiece. stxggo left in a 1v2. He's on the bomb site, but they don't know it. They think he might still be in Hut. Flash falls out. stxggo still tucked in behind the back of the site boxes. Both players now looking to retake from heaven. teccsgocontact yet to peer on out. stxggo catches, and not a timing. It's overtime. Be yet to go for a push either way. They do have secret control though, and that could be a problem. teccsgocontact needs to survive the ramp ordeal so he can drop down to the site and try and assist. Damage done as the squeaky push comes in, and Nerds actually finds a kill onto moponz. teccsgocontact, though, has the bomb carrier in his grasp. Knows he is surrounded, but niko and Sjuush alleviate some of that pressure. niko walking around on the wrong bomb site will not be enough to deal with RMR, as teccsgocontact in the perfect spot. RMR finds 1 kill, but teccsgocontact blocks him out the sky. That's actually pushing outside as RMR hanging around towards Hut. xantares, don't do it. Don't do it! Oh, needlessly swinging Hut. Giving up a free advantage to Movistar Koi. xantares 8 in 17, a below 0.5 KPR. 0.5 KD, much below 0.5 KPR. Just not having a good game right now. It's a reason Nuke was banned on Apex, it seems, as Nerds looks to banish navy to whence he came, but this is such a precarious position. He's got no support right now. Although they might not expect him up this close and personal. He does get a second think off, but it's not an AK he's wielding. And so navy will survive with 8 points of health. Sure, Silent drops off the top of Hut. Not giving up any information, but it will be a struggle not to give up the bomb site. Mophos lobs a Molotov in. Is this indicative of where Koi want to finish? I have no idea. 3 stacked up towards the lobby, but they could still change directions. The Shush finds the first frag. That is the bomb dropped, if I'm not mistaken. A Molotov forces Shush out into the open. A lot of damage dealt. niko even finds another frag. Drops the bomb. 20 seconds remain. Now a 2v1. And teccsgocontact is in the prime position to counter. But he won't be there in time to stop the cross. 15 seconds remain. Spots the man. Only has a flash to play with. Does manage to flash himself out as niko charges into the vents. But Mophos still on the site itself. Taps away. But will get one tap by teccsgocontact. 14 on the board. And these last 3 rounds have been pretty nice. But the klaxon is yet to chime as Shush have been forced out of position. Brutal flashbangs, but they don't check him. However, they do clear out the entirety of the A bomb side. It will be the last round of the half. Heroic will still be fully inclined to go for this, but it looks like Koi might have got this one in their stride. Nerd's dead as well. xantares another. And yes, an upsetting way to end the half. Nade doesn't even convert the kill as RMR looks to find one onto niko. Just on a single point of HP. Will not be challenged. RMR a freebie. 13 on the board to Koi. Brilliant. xantares holding teccsgocontact on a very clean angle here. Oh, but teccsgocontact, you menace Pika's advantage. Eat your heart out. Or alternatively, rip your head off now, trying to wait for Mophos to swing. But gets outswung by Pika's advantage. Pika's advantage giveth and most certainly taketh away, as so does just RMR as well, advancing in towards lobby. It's a nice Molotov from Shush and a great kill from teccsgocontact, but teccsgocontact needs to double up here, because I don't think he's going to have help from Shush for much longer. I tell a lie. Shush makes it out onto the bomb site, and Josh runs straight into the open arms of teccsgocontact, but he will now have to stick a dangerous bomb plant. RMR denies through the wall. All down to niko in the 1v2. They don't know where he is. He doesn't have the time to worry about planting. He's just going to have to firm it. And with that, RMR gets a freebie. The heaven swing should now come on in. No time for the plant. It's an equalized scoreline. Might even go down to navy here. He plays Ring Around the Roses. Nurts will dodge an initial Molotov. A smoke goes out to buy them a little bit of space, but little do they know that no space has been bought. Instead, they're still looking to run straight into their deaths. Just a free first kill. Nurts finds one, but no trade in sight. Just about. A Shush finds another 2v2, but navy hugging the back of the bomb site, gets a sound cue onto teccsgocontact, but teccsgocontact makes it down the fence. Orp now watching this cross, though. And niko runs straight into it because smokes are still bugged in CS2. Foul fix for fuck's sake as teccsgocontact tries to beat out a shot, but xantares just blissfully unaware. xantares will not be able to frag him through that veil of smoke, but oh, teccsgocontact does clear his corners. Brilliantly done as navy left to hold the ramp in a precarious scenario. xantares has come to help him out though, and with this ramp rush gearing up, Shush falls, so does Nerds. Kicks on trade to 3-on-3. xantares does escape down the ramp, and teccsgocontact, lurking around outside, has just found Just. It's a 3 versus 2, but yeah, Mophos finds teccsgocontact. They do bolt their way onto the A bomb side of heaven. Molly comes in. It will be a safe plant as niko holds for main. A double heaven retake looks to be the possibility, though. A nade rattles on down, but it throws in a little too early. teccsgocontact leaves the site itself. Not sure if I'm a fan of a double hut stack here. xantares does not silent drop. As this bait and switch, how does it play out? teccsgocontact walks straight into his death as niko left in a 1v2. They know exactly where he is. Mophos covering from the heaven angle. The defuse is stuck. And Heroic will be sent down to the 1.